Okay, I'm going to go ahead and call to order the regularly scheduled Concord Township Board of Trustees meeting for Wednesday, May 16th. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone. Roll call.
Mrs. Luda?
Here.
Mr. Melchewski?
Present.
Mr. Galloway?
I'm here. Approval of minutes. We have the May 2nd record of proceedings in front of you. Any changes to that?
Nope. They
None?
look good.
All none. Okay, those stand then as approved. Elected official reports. Fiscal officer, Mrs. Dawson.
Thank you, Mr. Galloway. I'm going to put my cemetery sexton hat on and just remind people that our Memorial Day ceremony will be on the 28th of May at noon in the cemetery, and we have something special this year lined up, so join us.
Absolutely.
Join you.
That's right. We're looking forward to it. That's always a nice event, and we hope that folks come out for it. Trustees, Mrs. Luda.
I have nothing to report.
Okay.
It's rainy season. We've had tons of stormwater complaints. I am following up and doing what we can on each of those discussions or complaints. And I will just kind of add to Amy's Memorial Day service. It's a short service. It's at noon. It probably doesn't last more than 25 minutes.
Yeah, 25, 30 minutes.
You know, so it's a nice service in the middle of your day on Memorial Day. So
I have nothing to report on top of that. Department reports, administrator.
Thank you, Mr. Galloway. Good evening, everyone. I was able to meet with Lake County Stormwater and review some of our pending projects. We anticipate the outfall repair project at Country Scene will be going out for bid by the end of the month. And we also continued some discussions on some other areas, and I will be reviewing the complaints that recently came in to see what we can do to facilitate resolutions. The road repair work at Hunting Lake is wrapping up soon. They still got 10 catch basins which require rebuilding. Road repairs in the Mount Royal subdivision will begin the week of June 11th. And our service department crews will be going out probably starting next week to begin their crack sealing efforts, which will take place throughout the township over the next several months. Just a reminder to everyone, we are awarding 4 individual $1,000 scholarships to graduating seniors, high school seniors who reside in Concord Township. The deadline for that application is July 6th. The scholarship application is on our website under the Community Day section. You can contact our Recreation Department if you have any questions regarding that scholarship or the application process. This Saturday, May 19th, the Community Center will be hosting a wedding resale event, and attendees can purchase gently used wedding items from recently married couples. And then finally, just to pile on with the end of the month event, we invite everyone to join us for the Memorial Day ceremony that will be taking place on Monday, May 28th, starting at noon at our Concord Cemetery. Thank you. That concludes my report, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Rose. Excellent. Audience portion. Anybody like to address the board?
No.
You can come on up. Come up here. State your name
Your address?
for the record.
Robert Aspinwall, 7559 Sarah Lee Drive. My question is, Girdled Road, from Keystone all the way to Ravenna. Is there any projects to try to straighten that road out, fill it? I talked to the county, they said they have no money to fix the road.
The answer is the only roads that the county is doing full repairs this year in Concord is Button and Hoos. They have no plans to work, other than maybe some patching, they have no plans to do any repairs to Girdle, Ravenna, Morley, Prouty, you name it. They're not doing any of them.
I'm just worried about the intersection. That's intersection.
Yeah.
You've driven down it, it's pretty bad.
Oh yeah, it's lousy.
So that's why I wanted to say.
They have a pending business in front of the commissioners, asking them to increase some licensure fees, so that they can get more dollars to do more road projects. We've been given a tentative outline if they get additional dollars, things that they'd like to do over the next 3 to 4 years. But I will tell you, as of right now, they have, unfortunately, none of those main roads are on any work schedule other than just pothole filling.
Okay, thank you.
There is no old business. That's going to bring us to new business. And we need to authorize participation in the ODOT winter contract for road salt. So if I have a motion on that.
I make a motion to adopt Resolution 2018-16 authorizing participation in the ODOT winter contract for road salt.
Second.
Okay, and this is a thing that we do on an annual basis in an effort to get a better price on salting and certainly better steady supply. All those in favor?
That's
Aye.
18 and 19 season.
18,
Correct.
19 season, correct.
Aye.
Aye?
Aye.
All right.
Make a
Let's see.
motion to
Yeah.
approve the promotion of probationary part-time firefighter paramedic Zachary Gartner to regular part-time firefighter paramedic effective May 9th, 2018.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Make a motion to approve conditional offer of employment to part-time firefighter and paramedic Anthony Frito effective May 16th, 2018, pending a background check and medical physical.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I would,
Accept the, we need a motion to accept the resignation of Daniel Frew effective May 3rd, 2018.
So move.
second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I would like to move to approve the new seasonal employee for the service department, Adam Schutt, effective May 18th to August 24th at $10 an hour.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Would like to approve new seasonal employee Joey Tromba, effective May 18th to August 24th at $10 an hour.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And, make a motion to accept a change order for $10,000 for Honey Lake Drive to repair the additional catch basins.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. And this is that's part of the big project going on over on Hunting Lake. There was some additional work that needed to be done due to the condition of those catch basins that was sort of discovered as this process was getting going. And Robert, just back to your question about that, I can tell you that the county road situation is a frustration for all the townships right now. To be frank, the county has sunk in an inordinate amount of resources for too long a time into that Vrooman Road Bridge project. And to be honest, that's why county roads aren't getting fixed.
Yeah.
And it's something that's a sore spot for a lot of elected officials in this county. And until that project is wrapped, those streams are free, and the county can raise some more dollars. The stream of road repairs that are desperately needed on county roads is going to be a very slow going thing.
And if you look at most townships, the main arteries are the ones that are county roads, county, state roads. And, we do what residents do to us is that, you lodge a complaint against us, and we follow up, and we bug and bang on the doors of the county engineer's office and trying to get those projects done. And the problem is that they just don't have the money to do those projects at this time. So they're going to patch and fill and do their best internally, but ultimately what needs to be done is they need to do overlays. And they need to have the money freed up to do those overlays.
My first, it's a busy intersection. And, new trucks are going down because of the new development, and they're tearing it up.
And it's been bad for a lot of, almost a decade, it seems like.
But this year it's been really bad. This is probably the worst I've ever seen at all. I mean, it'd be nice just to bang on the door some more. I mean, just to get it done.
And we will, and we have, and we will, and we continue to do that. And I will tell you some of the things that kind of come up as, you know, when our salt trucks come out earlier than the county trucks, we tend to salt those. But you know, that's Concord salt putting on the county road, and in one sense, that's doing a disservice to the to the township, because those are more dollars that are coming out of our pocket. But on the other hand, we can't have a bad intersection, and we ponder, you know, the evaluation of those intersections and changes that we want to make, and we generally use our dime to do those, because that's going to benefit the township as a whole. But nevertheless, you know, those are township dollars that we could have put into our roads somewhere else. But again, it's a main artery. It's going to benefit the township as a whole, and the county doesn't have those dollars and cents to do those things. But we can kind of continue to look at those. You know, that's Girdle and Cryle that we've been looking at. You know, over by Old Johnny Cake and Johnny Cake themselves, those intersections that are, you know, congested all the time, are where dollars and cents are going to be put in later on.
My question is, we go back to the slopes, Concord to Hampton Road. I mean, between Old Auburn and Ravenna. I mean, in the wintertime, roads are perfect on 608, but once you cross over to that one area, it gets dangerous. I mean, we're waiting for salt trucks to come down. God knows, you know, I've been 4:30 in the morning. My God, you know, there's, you know, I mean, Concord's out early, and everybody else. And I mean, that's one of the complaints I have about, you know, that whole area. It's a curve. There's a couple curves there, and it's dangerous.
And that's 608's going to be the state.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, I thought the state took care of that.
Nope.
Whole section. And I found that
Yeah.
out the hard way. But
Right.
that's another negative comment to throw up, but it is what it is.
We will we'll stay after it, trying to get them
I understand, I get it.
to do what needs to be done. And it's, you know, and obviously this year was a rough winter on all the roads. I mean, everywhere, the other communities, our township roads, the county roads. I mean, heck, even our new construction there on Cryle, new interchange. I mean, it's frost heaves splitting asphalt, brand new asphalt apart. That's not a, you know, that's just conditions. And so, you know, we're going to have to look at doing some, maybe potentially doing some crack sealing there, so that it doesn't start to prematurely fall apart. So it was a bad winter, and it made everything worse. Things that were already in tough shape, really challenging. The interesting thing was, I was just in Washington on business and attended the National Association of Towns and Townships had their annual legislative fly-in, where we lobby Congress on issues that pertain to townships, specifically for Ohio. And the Trump administration is trying to do something new, which is, you know, you hear this every administration, oh, we're going to free up infrastructure dollars and send them, you know, straight down to the local communities to get projects done, and it never happens. The Trump administration seems to be even more committed to that concept with their future transportation dollars, and they want to, they are talking much more seriously about circumventing all the state and regional and getting it to qualified local entities to be able to go in literally for dollars and say, I've got $1 million paving project, give me $1 million, here you go Concord, here's $1 million straight from the federal government. Like, they have a whole outline of how they're trying to put that together so that they can work around all the usual. So it'll be interesting to see if that does take place and how many, you know, the communities that are ready with projects already lined up and, you know, that are potential and ready to jump at them, have them priced out and engineered, might be able to take advantage of some of that if this is, you know, if it's passed by Congress. So that's not going to fix that interchange right now, but it's interesting that there's some other stuff out there at play that, you know, we may be able to get some dollars And the county may be able to as well on some of these things. So, you know, we'll wait and see. Future meetings and announcements. Mrs. Dawson, you want to handle that for us?
Thank you, Mr. Galloway. On Monday, May 28th at noon, Memorial Day service at the Concord Township Cemetery, right on 608, and will be closed in observance of Memorial Day that day. On Tuesday, June 5th at noon, we'll have a staff meeting in the conference room at Town Hall. 7 p.m. zoning commission meeting here at Town Hall. On Wednesday, June 6th at 6:30 p.m. trustee office hours in the conference room. 7:25 public hearing tax budget at Town Hall, and 7:30 p.m. trustee meeting at Town Hall. And I believe we're also having a records commission meeting at 6 p.m. that evening.
Yes.
So,
Okay. Does anybody have anything else? Mr.
that's
Lucas?
I do not.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and close this meeting. Thank you, everyone.